Change the context to change the habit. Hi, I'm Ed Riggins, but most people just call me Wriggle, and welcome back to Thoughts for Thursday. The New York Times did a profile recently about a guy named Rich Lesser, who stepped down after running the very prestigious Boston Consulting Group for the last 8 years. How about this great quote from Lesser? There's a tendency to say, if I change the way you think, you'll change the way you behave. But that's not actually true. That's a psychologist's view of the world. A sociologist's view of the world is, if you want to change someone's behavior, change the context around them, and they will respond to that context, close quotes. I love that quote. I've dropped a few pandemic pounds over the last several weeks, and here's how a change of context changed my habits. Here's my routine almost every morning. Out the door of our condo, down the hall, elevator to the first floor, through the lobby of the building, out the front door of our building, down our street, up Michigan Avenue, past all the beautiful high-rises, past the 100-plus-year-old buildings, past the fancy stores where I never shop, and finally to here, my morning spot where I read and have my breakfast. For many years, it was in that context that I would order a giant latte and eat one of these big fat muffins. Once I committed to lose the weight, I changed the context of that breakfast habit by buying a bunch of protein bars and putting them in a bowl in the kitchen. Now, I just pocket one of those bars before I leave home and eat that instead of the muffin. And now I'll order an espresso, which has almost no calories, instead of a latte. It's been easier to change the habit of ordering the fattening muffin and latte by changing the context in which I was making the decision. I can eat the protein bar I have in my pocket and just order the espresso. Here's something else that's interesting about this. About 6 months ago, I did a post here on Thoughts for Thursday about the 5 stages of change, the first of which is called pre-contemplation. It seems pretty clear that when I did that post, I was in the pre-contemplation stage about changing my habits so I could achieve some weight loss. There's a link below to the prior post if you'd like to go back and take a look. Any habits in your life you'd like to change right now? Anything you can do to change the context of your decisions that might make it easier for you to change those habits? Thanks for joining me.